Hey guys, this is your boy Ansem here, going through my second edition of the card pack list, the downloadable PS3. First, we're gonna go through the Evo Hero Gainer. You can tribute this face-up fiend from your side of the field to banish it out of play to have another fiend on your field attack twice. During your end phase, he does return back to your side of the field. So it's a good effect if you want to do a couple quick hits on another fiend that you have out. Next we have Prodigy. This card, if you have no monster outside the field, you can special summon it from your hand and face up attack. If you special summon him and then you tribute him off for another hero card, you can draw a card, so it's a good effect. You have Dark Armed Dragon. You have to have exactly 3 dark types in your graveyard in order to special summon them from your hand. Once you special summon him, you can banish a card from your graveyard to out of play a dark type monster to destroy any monster on the field, on your opponent's side of the field. So as long as and this is continuously, you can do as many times as you want as long as you have dark types in your graveyard. Next you have Cyber Dragon. If you control no monsters and your opponent has a monster, you can special summon him, and then you can normal summon and tribute as normal from beyond that. So he's pretty handy. Next you have Gores, the Embassy of Darkness. This card can only be special summoned if you have no cards on your side of the field and you take damage. If you take battle damage, he is special summoned, and you get a token that has attack and defense equal to the damage you took. Now if you take effect or burn damage, he is special summoned, and your opponent also takes the burn damage with you, so it's like share the pain. Next you got Grandmark the Monarch. This one's the worst of all the monarchs. When you tribute him out successfully, he can destroy a set card on the field, so it has to be a face down card that he can destroy. So not a good monarch. Next we got Hyper Synchron. Synchron's a tuner. When you tune him up for a synchro of a dragon, that dragon gains 800 attack with and that dragon that gained the attack for the synchro will be destroyed at the end or be removed from play at the end phase, so be careful. Next you have King of the Swamp. King of the Swamp is in any fusion deck, any respectable one. You can use his effect to either use him as a fusion substitute, like Goddess of the Third Eye, but his secondary effect is you can tribute him from your hand to the graveyard to get polymerization from your deck to your hand. Next you got Jujutsu Master. When this defense position monster is attacked, regardless of battle damage, that monster that attacked him is returned to the top of their opponent's deck. Next you got Morphing Jar. Morphing Jar is one of my favorite cards. I carried it in almost all my decks except for my Lightsworn. It's a flip effect, and it makes you discard your hand and draw 5. Most of the time you have 1 or 2 cards in your hand, so just discard the 2 or set them and just draw 5. Next is Neospatian Grand Mole, a pain in the neck card. Neospatian, you can either attack with them or defend with him. Have him out face up attack. Instead of doing battle damage, you can return the monsters to your hand. So if they have a Stardust Dragon, I got Neospatian, I can ram my Neospatian into the Stardust and return them both to our hands, and instead of Stardust returning to the hand, it'll return to the side deck. So and Stardust effect will not activate because it's not destroying anything. Next we have Power Tuner, just a dragon effect that gains 500 for every tuner monster on the field. Allure of Darkness, draw 2 cards and banish 1 dark monster from your hand. And if you cannot pay for that, if you don't have a dark type, you have to discard your Hoyan to the graveyard. So another Be Wary card, which is good for your dark world. Next, you got Creature Swap. Creature Swap is you pick a monster, your opponent pick a monster, you swap cards. Oldest trick in the book. Play Scapegoat. Put your Scapegoat, one of them, in attack mode. Give them the Scapegoat and attack it. Oldest trick in the book, made people quit at tournaments doing that stunt. Next, you got Dark Calling. Dark Calling, you can banish from your hand or your graveyard the fusion monsters for a fiend, because it's with Dark Fusion. Dark Fusion itself, same effect. You can banish from your hand or from your graveyard for a fiend type monster, and that fusion fiend type monster that comes to the field cannot be targeted by spells, traps, or effects. Next, you got Crush Card Virus. Excuse me, which has been toggling on and off the forbidden list for quite a few years now. Tribute 1 dark monster with 1,000 lesser attack. For your next 3 turns, any monster that your opponent has are destroyed, and that's from their hand, field, and whatever they draw that has 1,500 more attack. So that's a pretty crippler card. It's kind of tricky though. Next, mind control. You can take control of a player's monster. You cannot tribute it. You cannot attack with it, but you can use it for a synchro. So that's a little loophole. Next, you have Soul Exchange. You can only activate this card on your main phase 2. You tribute one of your opponent's monsters in exchange to get one of your monsters out. Next, you got Metal Reflex Slime, which is just a trap card that becomes a 3,000 defense monster. If you destroy the trap card zone that it occupies, you also destroy the monster. So this is a dual effect. You can get rid of it either way. Next, we're going to head into the extra deck, which is evil hero Dark Gaia. Dark Gaia, what he can do is he can half the attack of any monster on your opponent's side of the field, and when it declares an attack, you can change all defense position monsters your opponent controls to face up attack. No flip effects will be activated due to this. Next is Dark Strike Fighter. You can tribute monsters on your side of the field to do 200 times the star level of burn damage. And you can also tribute himself. So this is pretty much like a catapult turtle for those of you guys who remember it. And lastly, in pack 2, you got Thought Ruler. Thought Ruler is a psychic type. Or I'm sorry, you gain the life points equal to the monster destroyed. You can pay points to engage that you type